Hello there, people of the internet. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. So, before we get started, I have a new Patreon. Patreon named Dylan Jordan James Knapp. I apologize if I butchered that last name. But hey, shout out to you, buddy. I appreciate you supporting. Anyway, that being said, it's been a little while since I've posted a video talking about, well, I call it mindset assistance. You call it mental help, and people don't really like the idea of needing help mentally, so I say mindset assistance, and it comes off as a little softer of a topic. I actually came out here to film a video a couple of days ago, and I had a little incident, and I ended up actually going to the ER. Never experienced anything like it before in my life. I came out here, just, normal day, I was setting up, and I got a sudden head rush, followed by extreme dizziness, followed by my arms and my legs going like numb. Like really, really numb. Like so numb I pulled out my phone to use it, and I couldn't use it because I couldn't move my hands. That lasted for, well, the numbness itself lasted for like 10 minutes, maybe 15, but like underlying effects and dizziness lasted for several hours after that, and honestly I'm still kind of dizzy, so no idea what happened. I went to the ER, they ran a bunch of tests on me, said I'm as healthy as a horse, so they don't know what happened. See if it happens again, I guess. But anyway, as I was out here, I try not to like jump to worst case scenario, but I figured that with what was going on I might, possibly end up dead or something. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that, buddy. I didn't want to just like jump to the assumption that I was going to end up dead, and obviously I didn't. I'm still here making this video. But I figured it was a possibility. I mean, I had no idea what was going on. And honestly, I still don't know what happened. Alright, I'm not sure where I left off here because my GoPro decided to shut off. I need a new GoPro. So I'll just leave off where I was. I'm, like I had said, I was not sure what was going on, and I was not sure if I was, knocking on heaven's door. But I found extreme comfort knowing that I gave this life everything I had. I gave this life 110%. Sometimes what I had to give just wasn't enough, and sometimes what I had to give was for the wrong cause. And sometimes whenever I was feeling down or depressed, my 110% in that state of mind, that state of moment, was probably about 50% of what I could normally do. So even taking all that into consideration, whenever I try to do something, I give 110% of my effort and attitude into trying to get that done. Even if the world's against me, like with this gun channel, with this YouTube channel, the world is absolutely against gun people right now. And I'm still giving it 110%. Everything I've got. Originally, I was actually going to go out to a little further distance because I have I call it the Tool Special rifle right here. Just a 308 bolt action rifle with a scope on it. I was going to go out to some further distances, but the tree I was going to go to, it's covered in bees, so I'm going to stay away from that tree. So instead I came over here to this one, and like I'm still really close to that tree full of bees. It's actually that one right there. So instead of going that far and risk getting stung, which I still might get stung after I start shooting with this thing, I hope that doesn't happen. I'm still pretty out of it. But I figured I'd go ahead and give it a shot. Ta-da. I'm sorry for that horrible joke. But I found a lot of comfort knowing that I've, given this thing 110% everything I had. Just life in general. Anytime I'm out living life, doing whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm pushing as hard as I can to go ahead and make it as much of an experience as it can be. if you find yourself in a situation where you think that, you know, that might be the last situation that you experience, and it might be it, can you say that you have tried your absolute best to give yourself the life that you wanted to have? If that answer is no, then you might want to reconsider what your priorities in life are. If you're not giving your all to whatever cause it is that you're fighting for, then it might not be the right cause. That's just one of the little things that I wanted to go ahead and bring up. It's just one of the things I thought about whenever I was going through that situation. Kevin, thank you. I appreciate that, buddy. Man, Kevin is just on the ball today, screaming like a bitch. If you don't know who Kevin is, screaming like a peacock. If you don't know who Kevin is, he's my peacock. I got 4 of them. They're very loud. They're all named Kevin. Perks if you get that reference. Anyway, I came out here with this rifle because I was going to come out here and shoot it the other day. As a matter of fact, it's got rounds in the magazine that I never let off. That's how you know it was a bad day, because I ended up like not recording anything. I came out here, set up my camera, went through that terrifying experience, and then I was like, nope, I'm gonna go lay back down for a couple of hours. So I did that. And now I'm out here finally gonna blast off those rounds. I was gonna go back over there, you know, over yonder, but I guess that's just not gonna happen. I would have camera B set up down there, but unfortunately I've only got one camera stand. I'm sorry guys, but I've only got one camera stand. I do plan on getting me another one. With the growing Patreon support, now I got a total of 2. Hell yeah. I should be able to get some more equipment. Thank you, Kevin. I should be able to get some more equipment that should help out this channel a bit, because I would like to see the channel grow more and more and more. So, although you folks probably can't see the target very well, I'm still gonna shoot it. Why not? Alright. I hope to God this don't get me stung. I'm going to lean up on this tree. The reason I was gonna go for that tree over there is because there's just this perfect little spot that I can rest my rifle on, and it's just at the right height for me, versus leaning on a tree like this one. There goes the GoPro shutting off again. I might just have to jump to my phone, folks. I mean, this GoPro, it's been on its last legs for a while now. Well, I'm 3 rounds downrange, pretty much hitting dead on right where I'm aiming. I can only do so much leaning against this tree though. But I piled up a bunch of crap on top of the target, so now I don't have to worry about it falling over so much. So from what I can see with this GoPro, it shuts off probably every 4 minutes or so, approximately, rough estimation. I can work with that for now. That target is still standing. I'm impressed. All right. Well, that was fun. Boy, oh boy, I sure am glad that I finally got to come out here and fire off a couple of rounds. I was going to come out and shoot something yesterday, but I was still quite significantly weak from whatever endeavor that was. Check the time here. Ah, yes. Well, folks, I'm out of time. So I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, thanks for watching. I really do hope that you're giving this life 110%. Give it full force, whole hog, you know, go for broke. If I'm being honest, I mean, we've only got so long in this world anyway. May as well use your time to the best of your advantage. Whenever I was out here, I thought I was out of time. And I was happy that I used my time to the best of my advantage. But I was sad that I didn't have more time. But I have been blessed with the ability of having more time. Unfortunately, for all of us, we don't know how much more time we have. So, utilize your time wisely. Utilize it 110%. Whatever you're doing, do your best. Alright, and if you don't like what you're doing, go out and change it, man. You're the only one who can decide whether or not your day is going to be good or bad. All the other factors out there, Just depends on your attitude towards what happens, or towards what happens. Maybe I had a stroke or something. Maybe that's what that was. Anyway, I'm gonna go settle in. I'm still pretty tired, pretty dizzy, pretty out of it. I wanted to make this video to go ahead and talk about how you should be giving 110% in everything that you do, and B, I wanted to give a shout out to this Patreon, because that's one of the benefits of becoming a Patreon member. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab me some coffee. You guys go off, have a fantastic day. Shout out to FPC and GOA. We need them now more than ever. Oh, I wish they were around in the 1930s, but they were not, unfortunately. So we have them now, and we have growing support. Okay, you know what, let's go down and look at those shots real quick. I mean, they look pretty good. We're only at, what, 100-ish yards, maybe 110 approximately, so that's good for me. All right, looks like we got 2 rounds out to the side right there, and a compilation of 4 rounds right there. This is tracer ammo, so it's kind of hard to see through the tracer compound where it is that we actually hit, but hey, I hit the steel, so huge plus. All right, for how fast I was running this rifle, that's not bad. All right, well, you folks go off, have a fantastic day, and of course, thanks for watching. Been a little while since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. Poor man's Garen. It's a shame that bolt-action shotguns aren't more mainstream.